Sip and Talk Podcast. Sip and Talk Podcast. With your host, Miss Londa. Sip and Talk Podcast. Sip and Talk Podcast. Sip and Talk Podcast. Starting soon.
Hey, what's up, everybody? We are back again. We are here to discuss some things with y'all this evening. Let's welcome my co-host, Rue Life NASA. We will
What's
have
up? What's
Roz
happening?
this evening. He'll be pulling up in a minute. All right, so what's up? How's your day been going so far? How's Sunday?
My day's been good, man. I'm always busy, so I'm working on my podcast or whatever. So, but I came through. I'm here to do my job with you, man. Let's make this a crazy show.
Let's make it a crazy show. All right. So
Yeah.
this evening we are going to discussing parenting. And I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I'm gonna be real with y'all this evening. I had came up it because I was really pissed off on a baby mama, son's baby mama. Yeah. So I came up with this topic. She really just got under my skin. So I just wanted to kind of talk about, the parenting and with the younger generation. And that one, and the younger generation that I'm talking about, I think is mainly the 2000s, that younger generation. I don't know what it
Yeah,
is with this younger generation. Their priorities is just all fucked up. They all over the place. They ain't where they should be. You know what I'm saying? So, but before we get deep into it, I'm going to take a little break.
There's a place I have found in the shade on the ground, far from all worries and troubling sound. When I go there to be by myself, only me. No one can guess what I came.
All right, so we are back. All right, so yes, as I was saying, yes, I wanted to talk about parenting. Hey, how you doing this evening?
yeah.
These girls, like, it's crazy how like their priorities is just not on. It's everywhere but where it should be. Let's just say that. You know what I'm saying, like,
So like the
you
2000s,
rather.
my bad.
How,
So let me ask you a
ask your
question.
question.
The 2000 babies, right? They millennial babies. Is that what they call them?
Yeah, I think that's what they call it. The 2000 babies.
Oh man, yeah, we definitely got to get into this.
Yeah, it's
How?
like at first I kind of thought it was one of those type of deals where it's like um I don't want to raise my kids how I was raised, but then it's like when you look at that is still true in some cases, but then when you
Mm.
look at other cases, I think it's just more about they just wanted them. So you know what I'm saying? Is just like I said, all fucked up and all over the place.
What it is
And it's
like
like,
what it is like a lot of these. It's the parenting. The parenting is like really weird because they don't believe in nowadays. The parents don't believe in like properly like uh disciplining their child. You know what I mean?
yeah. And it's like they just, I see some young parents. Well, I'm gonna say I see with particular parent. She's the only one. There's another one that I know. I don't name drop. You know what I'm saying? But like, you got a child, and you want the child to be the mother of your other child. Number one, that's the number one problem. But then it's like you want support and you want to put your kids on somebody else, but when somebody else is trying to work with your kids, you want to intervene. So it's like you want to put your kids on somebody, and that problem that you created, you really expect for somebody else to have to really just deal with that. And I think
Yeah,
that's retarded.
what that is it's like, so the mom's not really, the mom or the parents is not really taking control of that household. So the mom might be at work a lot, or the mom might be one of them young, one young mothers that want to, hang out in the streets or hang out with their friends. So the brother or the sister got to take care of the other brothers and sisters. So the brother or the sister got to be the mom now,
Yeah.
and
And
that's
it's
messed
not
up.
for the it's not for the mom to go, because if it was for the mom to go, to get more understanding, because I understand sometimes support, and sometimes you gotta build a team with your kids. But when it's for you to go kick it and drink and do this and do that, that's a whole nother story.
Because a lot of these parents don't want to. A lot of these parents don't want to be parents, man. They're like, they're parents by accident, or you know what I mean, or because a lot of these parents be like 24, 25, 20, you know what I mean, and they still try to raise themselves. A lot of these kid parents don't have it all together. So a lot of times these parents, they got to go to work at like 7 in the morning. So you got the 12-year-old raising the 2-year-old. You know what I mean? So that's all the 2-year-old know, and that's all the 5-year-old know is a little brother or a little sister. It happens too often. It happens too much.
And that is true. But it's a different story though when it's not about working. You get what I'm trying to say? When it's not
Yeah,
about
yeah.
working, that to me is a whole different plateau, because for you to sit around and drink and kick it, you're gonna have 8-year-old raising your 4-year-old, or even from birth on up. So you could just do and feel like you just got that freedom. But all along, they just got all these little bad habits and all this extra shit, and you want somebody else to take that.
Right. And now you have it where the mother, right? Some mothers don't want to don't want their child to like look at them as like a bad parent. Like, you really worried about how your child looks at you when you should be like disciplining your child and letting your child know, hey, look, no matter what I do or what I say, you're gonna respect me. You know what I mean? Because I used to talk to this girl. She had like 2 kids or whatever, but she was not too tough on discipline. She let her kids get away with whatever she wanted to, and I used to have to tell her, look, you gotta put your foot down when it come to your kids, man, because at the end of the day, they gotta listen to you. They don't run you. You know what I'm saying? And she was just like, I don't want my children to look at me as a bad parent. So she did everything. She did everything that they wanted to do, or you know what I'm saying. And she didn't really discipline them like that.
So pretty much, it's just like they could just do it. Yeah, they got the feel of whatever they want to do.
Yeah, yeah.
There's no structure. There's no structure. I feel like if a child is in school, there's a decent time for them to be in bed. You know what I'm saying? I don't feel like an 8-year-old should be on the phone at 1, 2 o'clock in the morning when they
Nah,
got to get up at 6 and get ready for school. You know, that's like
that's a that, that-
unrealistic. I don't think that a 8-year-old and a 4-year-old should be able to go outside at 8 at night because they're saying they're bored. You know, that type of shit. That's like that. Those to me is like, I don't know.
you know what our moms used to tell me. My mom used to tell me all the
Maybe
time.
it's
You don't
just
pay.
me.
No, it's not you. Cause my mom used to tell me you don't pay no bills around here. You know what I mean? Like, you're not staying up to 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning. When I was a teenager, you're not staying up to the 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning talking on no phone, and you got to go to school tomorrow. If you talk on the phone and your grades drop, you drop it about this house. You know, you know what I mean? That's what my mama told me. So it ain't you.
But I didn't have to face that problem with my mom till I was like 13 or 14. It makes more sense at that age because you're a teenager. You know how you be on the phone with your friends. You probably got a little boy you liking or something like that.
Yeah,
Because my mom used to tell me, like,
yeah.
I couldn't be at a certain time, but I would wait for her to go to sleep. Then I I'd be, you know how you got that one goddamn step that just creaks when you step on it. So I would try to skip that step and shit and try to get downstairs and be on the phone. But I knew I still got up and went to school, because if I was still asleep, I was getting my ass beat. But at 8, though, that's a whole totally different story.
Nah, what's funny is I said, yeah, like I'll be walking up steps on a regular basis. I got it. No, I ain't never walked up some steps. If I gotta walk up some steps, that's crazy. Yo,
Hey, Rod.
What's up?
what's shaking, man?
You know, me just chilling right here, chilling on this rainy East Coast.
Yeah, it was raining.
Man.
It was raining a lot out here. Yeah, but I don't know. Like, listen, bro.
I'll be glad
If
we
you
can see.
if you
I'm tired
8 years
of
old,
man. What would you say? I'm
I
sorry.
said if you 8 years old and you out here talking on the phone 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning, oh nah, there's something wrong right there, buddy.
Yeah,
It's
you
the
know me.
parent. It's the
I didn't even know
parent.
my-
Like, she literally overrides. It's like I'm saying, like, okay, get off your phone, come plug it up downstairs. You gotta get it in the morning. I get a message from the mom. Oh, she's gonna stay on the phone. Like, are you serious?
Yeah, I had to talk to my daughter last night, man. Her mom unlocked her phone, you know what I mean? And I guess she forgot to lock it back up. You know what I mean? I always do my checks in my house, you know what I mean? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I got PTSD about, you know, me living in the hood. So I always check, make sure all my doors locked, you know what I mean? Make sure I turn the alarm on. You know what I mean? I just, you know what I mean? I just do my checks. You know what I mean? Like I'm a security guard. So I make sure all the windows locked, you know what I mean, and check all that. So I look, I see my daughter. I'm sorry, my beard fussing up right here. You know, I go check to see what my daughter's on, and my son's in the bed, because my son is a legendary scammer. I don't know what, you know what I mean. He's my bonus son, but he can scam. You know what I mean? He scammed more than a Nigerian. So I go check. My daughter's on the phone watching Hulu. She watching Hulu and shit. I'm like, yo, what she doing? Oh, Dad. She want to have the blanket over herself and shit. I said, nigga, this shit don't work on me. So I'm like, yo, you turn that phone on. I took the phone. I said, man, all right, you time to go to bed, man. You ain't staying out till 1 o'clock in the morning. You know what I mean? Like, I watch my daughters, my kids. When it comes to TV, electronics, we got all kind of locks on their phones. I'm not, you know what I mean? I don't play no games with my kids in general. You know what I mean? Like you start talking crazy, I'm liable to go to your lips. You know what I mean? I'm so old school. You know what I mean?
What's that then?
You ain't gonna get in my conversations. Yeah. You ain't gonna get in none of my conversations. You don't pay no bills.
That's what our parents used to tell us. You don't pay no bills around this bug. You know what I mean? Like, see, the problem is the parents want to be the friend.
Yeah. But to piggyback off of what Roger said, like he just said in the being in grown folks conversation, I've never liked that. When it's grown folks time, you not to be around. Go to your room, bye.
And I don't play about that begging shit either. Like, my mom always raised me like I could never go to my uncle like, man, can I get $1? You know what I mean? I could never do that. You know what I mean? They play around about begging and being in an adult's face in general. Like,
yeah, because you used to get your butt kicked for going to somebody else asking for some money, bro.
The worst ass whooping I ever got was I tried to steal out of the convenience store. I tried to get me a Huggy, you know what I mean? Some Swiss rolls and some shit. You know what I mean? My aunt told on me. I was like, man, she was like, oh, Shirai, you stealing? I said, man, mind your business, right? Like, mind your business. You know what I mean? So, mind you, I get home, you know what I mean? My aunt, you know what I mean? It's back when phones were just really just big ass block phones and stuff like
Yeah.
This shit probably was like 96. So motherfuckers' phones were still kind of blocky, like, you know what I mean? I got home, my mom was like, yo, what you say to my great aunt? My aunt? I said, man, I didn't say nothing. She said, Sherrod, Rod, I know. Let me not stop using my government name. I got trolls and shit. So, why you getting smart? My mom smacked me in my mouth. She said, get in the shower. I got some more for you. Like, you know what I mean? We didn't play around. I don't give a fuck. My aunts, my uncles were drunks, on drugs. It didn't matter. You better not disrespect them. You know what I mean?
Bruh, I remember.
Stuff.
Bro, I remember when you act like I used to act like I wasn't hungry when I was at the crib. They go to somebody else's crib and act like I was like, can I get some food? Can I get some food? I ain't get nothing to eat. Well, my mama and dad was on my ass. You hear me, bro? Like, don't go to somebody else's crib asking for no food when we just asked you, did you want to get something to eat before you left? You know what I'm saying? Before you could have ate before you left.
Yeah.
My mom and dad was on my ass.
Yeah,
bro.
I didn't play that either. Because don't make it look like you get to somebody how you didn't eat home or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
That make you
like we homeless out this bitch. Like you a starving child. Yeah, like sit your happy ass down somewhere.
Or the worst shit I ever got, like I remember.
Hey, listen. So the other day I was upstairs. I came upstairs. I was trying to fix my hair for some pictures I was going to take, right? So my 4-year-old granddaughter comes up here and says, Nana, can we go outside? I said no, because it's wet outside. So it was not even a whole 2 minutes. I go downstairs, door open, kids nowhere. I'm like, I look outside, I don't see them nowhere. So now it's kind of like instant panic mode.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh my God, I hope they didn't go this way towards where the street is. But then as I started working towards that way, then I see them across the way. They at somebody else's house. The lady done gave them bananas and everything. And I'm just playing it off like, come on, get in this house. Let's go. Let's go. Well, I got them in it. Don't do me like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? And then I was like, only thing I was thinking is like, oh my God, something happened. How am I going to explain this to my kids? You know,
well, I would have with bananas on top of their head. No, we not playing like boop. Did you see me? Did you see? Ain't nobody playing with that. Amber alerts all outside. Police all outside. You don't know what's going. I would have with bananas. Alright. You want some fruit?
I live in a neighborhood where, I'm in the suburbs, so white people they'll be then give them banana and talk to them all the while. Police on the way and some more shit.
Yeah, like
doing that.
I can see it now. Oh, what's wrong, little baby? Where house you come from? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's got you on the bad light. Like, you know what I mean? No, bro. These kids today,
unfit grandma in the neighborhood and shit.
These kids different nowadays, bro. You can't do nothing. Man, listen, man. I remember back in the day. Man, it starts at home, then it goes to the schools. But it really do start at home, though, man. Like, and you know what? And nowadays, kids know what to say to their parents to get what they want, bro. Like, that's just terrible.
I mean, honestly. Some of these parents, the kid don't really gotta say much, but shit, all they gotta do is ask a question, and it's go ahead and get what you want. Get your tablet. To be honest.
But the sad thing about it is, man, I blame mainly the mothers out here, man. It's because a lot of them want to be best friends, you know what I mean? And even with my daughter, I gotta like, yo, I don't care what you and your mother do, but I don't play it like that over here. You know what I mean? And the mothers nowadays, man, I'm just saying the 20-year-olds, the 30-year-olds, my generation, right? They want to be buddy. You can't be buddy with a pit bull. You know what I mean?
No, you can't.
You got to be stern with a pit bull. You know what I mean? You never know when they're going to snap off. You know what I mean? So that's what I have the problem with. Like, I tell my daughter, I only she had to tell you something once. You know what I mean? That's straight up. Only she had to tell you something once. She's 8 years old. You're not 5. You're not 2. Only she had to tell you something once. And your job is to learn. That's your job. That's your job.
Man, listen, bro. Listen, man, I'd have been okay. So I'd have been the stepdaddy plenty of times. I don't have no kids.
God damn, Rube. How many times you a stepfather? Like 8 times? Like
Nah, not eight. Maybe like, maybe like four. But that's beside the point.
hey,
Oh,
yo, that's my baby daddy ever try to take your wheels off your wheelchair, yo.
man, listen, I see you almost made me cussing this bit. People that flip my wheelchair over trying to fight me, bro. People that flip my wheelchair over, nigga, nigga said, nigga said, I don't give a damn about you
Wait,
getting in that
you
wheelchair.
think he is trying to tell us what to do? I'll flip his wheelchair over.
Yeah, niggas be flipping my whole wheelchair over, or like, or taking my wheelchair. And I can't, cause I crawl. So like, niggas taking my wheelchair so I can't crawl outside or nothing. They just, you be alright. Yeah, what you gonna do now? Well, so,
Damn.
yeah. But I'd have been a stepdad like 4 times, and
Man, you a 4-time champion, man.
yeah, well, no, cause I didn't. It didn't last. It didn't last. It went like 2 seasons, and so I was in the grocery store with the girl and the kids. The kids getting all gangster with the mama, like not listening to the mama, like going hard on the mama. And I'm like, what you gonna do now? See, it's not my responsibility to do anything. I'm just sitting there watching, like, who, if she don't do something right in front of the right in public with these mug kids, boy, do something, say something. So finally,
Yeah, you
I,
ever, yeah, you ever, man, you be looking like, ooh, we. Or you ever been with somebody like a friend or somebody, and they kid just been acting out, and you just really just want to snatch their damn child up, but you know it's
yeah.
not your child, and you just looking like, Lord.
Who don't snatch no kids up?
Mm-mm-mm.
Who the fuck don't snatch no kids up? You ain't gonna fuck embarrass me out in these streets.
Hey, look.
And the white people looking at me and shit. No.
So no, look. So look. I played it off because kids love the wheelchair. Kids love the wheelchair, and so I was like, "Come here, little boy, sit on my lap." You know what I mean? So because he didn't want to walk around or whatever, because he was screaming and crying. I don't want to walk no more. I said, "Okay, sit on my lap." So I whispered in his ear, "Look, if you say one more motherfucking thing while we in this fucking store, I'm gonna knock you the fuck out. I don't care where we at. I don't care where we at." And then I
That's
set
how
him
you
straight.
do
See,
it. What you do is you grab their skin right up under this arm right here. You be pinching that shit, and you be talking to them in their ear. They want you to let they shit go because that shit hurts, so they gonna listen. I done did it plenty of times. Let me tell you something. You better calm your ass the fuck down right now.
but I had to,
ain't
I had to
playing.
do, I had to do something because a little kid walked to the other side of the store with an attitude, and I was like, "If you don't do something, bro, I swear to God, if you don't do something to this kid." So she was like, "I don't want to be a bad mama." I was like, "Okay, cool, I'll be a bad daddy. I don't
You
care if we
is
break
being
up."
a bad mama because you need to whoop his ass.
That's what I'm saying.
Whoop
Like
his ass up.
these people don't whoop their kids no more. That's why That's why you got all this violence in the world. Sometimes you just gotta, just real quick, just real quick.
I
And
do
some of
all
these
I
kids,
kinds.
don't even really think you gotta whoop them half the time. I think you just gotta talk to them a lot. But when they don't really just put that structure and that time in there, then they just letting the child do what they want. Then that's what they're accustomed to.
Londa, some of these kids be 6'5" and 12 years old. You
I
be
don't
like,
give a
bro,
fuck. That's what baseball.
baseball bats.
That's why I attack. Sometimes I attack the mental. So, like, you know what I mean? If my kids act up, I tell them, man, hold that crown box over your head till I get tired. That shit fucks them up more than putting your hands on them. Put something over their head and hold it up. You know what I mean?
Make them
And
stand on canned goods and hold books.
yeah. Oh man.
Man, nah, my mama used to. Well, she ain't make me do it because I can't stand up for real. My mama,
Oh.
you know I don't give a fuck. My mama, I used to watch my mama make my chill. I used to watch all of them make my nephews stand in the corner with their arms out and their knees bent on some military shit. So I was like, oh yeah, I'm
Yeah.
glad I'm not walking. I'm glad I'm not walking today. Yeah, yeah. I used to crawl up behind my nephews. It hurt, don't it? It hurt. I made Ron get up and leave. He had to get something to drink. That's how you know. That's how I know I made you get up and leave. When I say something about my wheelchair. Oh man. So
We're doing a commercial break really quick here.
all right, so we back. I got a
Okay.
question.
All right. What's the question?
So do you think, like, since we're talking about these type of situations, do you think it's like people who have kids around in this era, at this time, like somebody told me, an old head told me, it was like it's not good to have a child right now because of the, the times that we're in as far as like the parenting and the way people look at life as far as with kids. Do you think it's a good time? This is a good day and age to have children, or it's just based on how you raise your kids?
Hold up. Let me say this, Miss Long.
I would have to say
It's
it's
not
based
good to
on
have
how
kids
you raise your
right now.
kids, because I would have to say it's based on how you raise your kids, because I don't think the time and the era has nothing to do. It's on the individual and how you raise your children.
Right. Go ahead, Rod.
Hey, brothers, if she don't got a good job, don't have no kids with her, man. They always bite you in the
Here
ass
we
at the
go with
end.
him.
But see, the reason why I ask is like because now, like the kids and the children are so emotionally unstable, and then they have a lot more pressures, especially with the internet and with schools and stuff like that. So that's why she was like, this might not be a good time and age to have children.
You want me to tell you
But
why?
again, though, that I
Go
think
ahead,
that
Miss
still
Long.
has to do with the parenting, though. I think that still
Right.
has to do with the parenting, though, because you control, as a parent, you're supposed to monitor your kids on the internet, control what they're watching and this and that. Like, you know what I'm saying? And of course, you can't control away from home, but if you're teaching your kids, it's still on the parent, I think.
Right.
But Miss Londa, I'm gonna say this, man.
Yeah.
You know why these kids are emotional? Because a lot of these women, they can do it all by themselves,
You said
and
that
they
again?
can't. Huh? What you say?
Well, I don't think it's so much as with a majority of the women. I don't think think they can do it all by themselves. I think it's like they have no choice.
There's some options out here. There's some choices out here, right? And I'm gonna say, especially, I'm gonna say my age range, right? My age range of a lot of these women right now, they can do it by themselves, and the kids be so emotional and can't can't focus because they don't got the other parent. And a lot of these women, I've seen it firsthand. They push the man out the door not to be parents, especially if they get in a new relationship. They don't want the kids to be, oh no, you ain't going there with that hoe and your dad. So it is also a little bit of that does play a part. It is some spiteful women out here.
True.
That's true. But there is
Especially
a
my
lot of
age
women
range.
though that they are. Yeah, but there is also a lot of women out here that don't have no other choice. They want that father to be there, but he just off doing his thing, or he didn't made a family, went and got with a ready-made family, and he playing daddy over there and act like he don't got kids over here. It's a lot of that too.
Also, the main thing is the system too, welfare, and yesterday that child support. You know what I mean? That is a major thing, which is women. You know what I mean? Especially in the urban community, they said, "Damn, if I have a kid with Bobby over here, I can get my own place. I can move out this toxic of being with my mom. I can get a kid. I can move in my spot." It is some plays like that too, Miss Fonda.
Some females do that. Some females do talk to a person for what he can bring to her more than like for a beneficial situation than actual love. I mean,
And there's a reason why I only had one kid. You know what I
That's
mean?
true.
At 30, I seen the big entrapments and the bombs on the battlefield. The IEDs. I was jumping around, but a lot of men, a lot of women are not made to be parents, and that is the honest truth. Some people are not made for it. Some people lack the empathy
all
to
right.
be
So
a mom and a father.
what it is dudes. And pause if necessary. Dudes, man, we think with our dick a lot, and females, man, females just be talking to the wrong dude, like, cause like dudes know how to like trick a female too, just like a female know how to trick a dude. A dude know what to say to a female to get her, you know what I mean? And then once we get her, well, you know what I mean? We like a lot of dudes do what they supposed to do, what they do, and then they leave the girl because the girl thinks, oh, this the man I'm gonna be with for the rest of my life. This, that, and third. I'm gonna have a kid, and all along, as soon as that kid get involved, he out of here because we really we make a lot of dudes act like they want a relationship and this, that, and third, but when it's time to have the kid, a lot of dudes be out. I've seen it happen a lot of times.
A lot of people let them know.
Like
A lot,
too, though. That's
like me.
What you say?
What you say?
I was gonna say I think that's on the female a little bit too though, because there's always red flags to something. Like, you know what I'm saying? And then I think a lot of females might make the choice and think that, oh, if I have a baby by him, this is going to change him, or this is going to make him want to be with me in this way or love me in this way. That's not always the case, because a man gonna be there regardless if he wants to, whether there's a child involved or not.
Like a child cannot, and this is what I want to tell females because I'm a dude. A child cannot change that man, ladies. If like, oh, we have a child, oh, we about to have a family. He about to shape up. No, I'm just about to have the child. I'll take care of the child and see you later. Like, I'm not about to. We're not about to have a family because you say so. Like that's not because there's a lot of females that be like, oh, we about to have a baby. Aren't you happy? I mean, I'll be here, but I don't want the relationship. A lot of people think because you have children, you can be in a relationship, or the relationship's gonna be great now. No, that could cause more problems.
Yeah, a lot of people, a lot of women, and a lot of women can't see the fluff, right? And that's the major thing. Like I told everybody before I got saved, you know what I mean, delivered from being a hoe. I tell them,
Say about Jesus.
You're nothing. You're a toy. You know what I mean? We're gonna go to the Applebee's. We're gonna do a couple things, but it ain't no relationship. I don't want no kids with you. I'm gonna make sure I don't have no kids with you. So either you're gonna take this plan B, you know what I mean, or the shot's going up in the air. You know what I mean? I'm just being real. I don't want no kids with you.
Do you wear condoms?
Huh?
He
What?
said,
What
huh?
is that?
He said,
You have
I don't know. I haven't
do
seen
you
one
wear
of them
condoms?
I haven't seen one of them since Obama went off as the first
But
time.
I'ma keep it real.
that's my thing. You sit up here saying you want a child, but you want to go raw dog a woman, but it's all you want to put all the responsibility on her to not get pregnant.
Hey, look.
That's part
Let
of
me
your
tell her.
responsibility.
I tell her I give you the plan B and I give you half the money for the abortion. I don't want no kids with you.
Just so
And if she don't
disrespectful
take
to
the
me.
plan B and then take the money and don't get an abortion, you can't be mad.
But why would you want a kid with somebody like that? Does
But
that make
if
sense to
you don't want a child, put that condom on.
If a man tell you he doesn't want you, why even have a kid with somebody? Does that make sense?
But sometimes men don't tell you
That's
that we
true,
don't want you.
But if
If
you
somebody
don't
would be
want to
honest
be
with
trapped,
you,
if you don't want to be trapped, do your part.
it's sometimes
then look.
you do your part and it still can happen if it slip off. Or
Hey,
pop
look.
off.
Hey, look. But I'm gonna keep it real because I used to be at home myself. Sometimes I ain't tell the girl I ain't wanted to after we fuck. So, like,
I always told her that in the beginning. Like, I don't want
I mean,
you.
you know, I'm a like, hey, I was a womanizer. You know what I mean?
You know what I mean? You my part-time thing. You know what I mean? You ain't never gonna get full-time benefits. You're a seasonal worker.
But condoms, like, who, like, see, that's why I don't cheat anymore, because who who wears condoms? You know,
That's like jumping in the pool with a shirt on. What the fuck you doing that?
never shirt wet. Like, you know what I'm saying? There's no purpose behind that. So,
I'm sorry, kids. Use condoms.
And that's
Yeah,
why
use
y'all
condoms.
in the situations y'all in, because y'all feel like y'all can't wear a condom.
ain't no
So don't
y'all.
complain.
Ain't no y'all.
I do complain. You know what I mean? Because
I
you should do your part.
got a question, bro, and because I put this post on my Facebook, right? Because you know Jerry Springer passed away, R.I.P. And somebody was like,
Go.
I see everybody speaking on Jerry Springer, and you know feeling sorry and all that, but Kevin Samuels passed away, and everybody didn't say anything about that. And then when I put it up there, and I was like, big facts,
First of all,
man.
first of
I
all,
think. Go ahead.
yes, Jerry Springer did bring women on the show themselves, but they signed up for it. Kevin Samuels is outright degrading women. Period.
No.
What did he say to go? How did he degrade?
No.
Yes.
What did he? But I watched some Kevin Samuels things. He didn't degrade women. Well,
He didn't.
maybe. Well, the episodes I seen. Let me clear. Let me do a disclaimer for somebody hit my Facebook up, and I got a whole bunch of enemies.
I'll take the enemies for you.
let me
I'm gonna let it go. I'm gonna let the clip go. I don't give a fuck.
let me find out before I wake up and my wheelchair gone, and I can't go nowhere. These people saying they ain't out here playing fair. I said something about Kevin Samuels. All I heard was fuck that nigga. What did he do to you? So I'm gonna let my good man Rod take the clip for me. Go ahead, bro.
Yeah, I'm gonna take the clip for you. You know I ain't scared. I ain't scared of the Beehive. I ain't scared of nobody. You know what I mean?
Oh, the Beehive. I forgot all about the Beehive.
You know, I ain't worried about none of them. But let me tell you this, Miss Londa. I feel like he was speaking the truth. Like, don't wait to be 40 to be celibate when you got 6 kids. No man trying to buy that.
Oh, nah. You can't be 40 with 6 kids and talk about you celibate. That is crazy.
Oh, you gotta wait to marriage. You got 6 kids. You didn't wait that times.
Oh, wait. Oh, that is crazy.
First of all, I would have agreed with him if he would have said it from both sides.
Oh.
Because it's a lot of niggas out here that got like 8, 7, 6 kids too.
But you know
So,
what the fucked up thing about
it's
it,
the
Miss
same
Londa
thing.
is? Miss Londa, you want me to tell you what it is though? It's a double standard, right? A man with 6 kids would get find a wife quicker than a woman with 6 kids with 5 different baby fathers. I'm just being real. He got better opportunity. You know what I mean? And that is sad, but it is factual. But you know what I mean? He also humbled these women. Some of these women said, "Man, oh man, what he said? What this one lady said? I think I need a millionaire. If this man ain't no millionaire, I can't be with him." What? How you gonna tap into the 1 percentile? That's not gonna happen. Bro, you're a librarian. How the fuck you gonna find where you gonna find a millionaire at the library?
Man, I said something about. I put that Kevin Samuels post out there. Boy, the women lynch mob came for me, and
Oh man.
I knew some of these people. They used to ride the van. They used to take me to work. Boy, she came on the post like, nah, fuck him. I was like, whoa, whoa.
But it was a lot of them, man, was saying it was tens. I'm like, whoa, hold your
Nah, like
you,
somebody.
you being too unrealistic.
But
You more like a 5'5" and a Cisco. You know what I mean? But
even though maybe some of the stuff he said might have been true, you have to kind of like really look in deep into him. Like he's more of a narcissist and a control person too. That's
A lot
why
of
he chooses to say he wants to mess with younger women because he can manipulate their mind quicker than he can manipulate an older person's mind that's on his level.
That's facts. Because Marcus used to did that. He was talking to a girl since she was 15.
oh man, come on, man.
That girl 19 now.
Golly.
What?
God.
Yeah.
What you got to say, Ross?
That nigga, Mike.
I
That
gotta
nigga.
say this. I gotta say this though.
Nigga,
We
Marcus
gotta
used
say
to
this,
40.
man. We can't talk about Marcus Houston too much because I'm gonna say this. We don't talk about them people, the Mormons and all them people married them 15-year-olds.
I don't be
And
paying
signed the
attention to
papers.
that shit. I don't be
So-
paying attention to that shit.
They some pervs too.
But
They
let's
some
be
damn
real,
pervs
man.
too.
But it's legal over there. Nobody mess with them in Utah.
Nah, what got me with the Marcus Houston thing
But
was
if they cross them Utah lines, let them cross them Utah lines, and I bet you they get in trouble for that shit.
But that's always been big in Hollywood.
That's why they stay over there in Utah.
You look at what's that guy, that famous white comedian, Woody Allen. He married his own. He married his own adopted kid. It's like that's popular in Hollywood. I can't normalize it, but that's popular in that culture in Hollywood.
I mean, now that you said it out loud, that do sound weird. That do sound weird. Like it's like you.
It always has been weird.
But nah, what got me with the Marcus Houston thing was like, so he did an interview, and he was like, you know, me and her, we sat down and we talked, and we realized that we enjoy music together, and we got a lot in common. Boy, she 22, you 40. Like, like what are we talking about? She's 22, bro. You 40. And then she was like, we both believe in God, and I just had to marry her. I was like, all right, this dude lost it. He crazy. I don't know, boy. So,
Yeah.
but so you didn't like Kevin Samuels? Like you was one of the people who didn't like him?
I'm not gonna lie with some stuff that he did say that was true. I have always said that. Because I do think a lot of times women are unrealistic with their expectations. I do. However, I feel like a lot of stuff that he said was based on his own personal situations that he may have dealt with.
I'm sorry
in
about
the
that. My wife
past,
called me and shit.
different women.
Are you cool?
So when he was speaking more from a hurt feeling situation. That's how I feel.
Right. So I was gonna like respond to the comments, right? Cause I see somebody trying to come for you in the comments. I don't think you seen it. But I was gonna respond to the comments, but I realized if I was, he tried to, cause like he responded to your comment when you said that that Kevin Samuels.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna start responding to comments, but then I realized if I say something, I'm not gonna win this. So I'm just gonna let them say whatever they gotta say and say, okay, all right. But here's what I want to say, and I'm gonna say this on the show. So Jerry Springer didn't degrade females, like he didn't do that.
I don't think so. You know what I think was the most dangerous person to
I
argue
don't think he did.
Murray was the worst. Like you put a motherfucker on there 6 times that she knows she didn't know who her baby father was. That was the most disrespectful shit right there.
Oh, yeah.
Here's my thing. Here's my thing again. They
Okay,
signed
okay.
up for that. No, they don't have. He put no gun to their head and tell them to come on there and tell motherfuckers that they got to pick between 10 niggas before they figure out who their baby daddy is.
Oh,
They
man.
chose to put their business out there like that. So they volunteered to degrade themselves.
But I still
You're
think he
right.
caused a lot of damage though, Miss Londa. I think he caused more damage than
Right.
Derek Springer.
You're right, though.
Agree.
You're right, Ms. Londa, but you could also sit back and say, why the women mad at Kevin Samuels? Kevin Samuels didn't make them girls come up there and be on Instagram Live, and you know what I mean? They ain't had to do that.
That's true. I don't know why because once I seen how he talk, I wish why would I call in and I know you finna try to go hard? No. So they set themselves up too. But I still think he was speaking from a point of his own personal feelings though, on what he went through. That's where that comes from. You got your funky feelings hurt in the past, and now you want to jump out here and you want to degrade all women and put all women in the same basket.
That's what I think. Everybody does that though, bro. I think some of the best content come off of what you've been through. Honestly, like I'm gonna keep it real. Like
this is why I tell some people too, man. And I know I'm pretty disrespectful for saying this, Miss Londa. I be feeling like, you know what I mean, some of these older women, right? I know a couple. And they be coming with me and they be like, man, I'm still hot shit. I'm like, yo, let me see a picture of your old self. You know, and I go back to the picture. Show me a picture when you was like 20. I said, you passed your prime. Look at that. That right there. That was your best years. Your best years behind you. You know what I mean? And I feel like it's a lot of women that have unrealistic goals, right? And we all sometimes got unrealistic goals, right? I'm at 105 subscribers right now. I can't expect one video gonna put me in 1,000 over 1,000 subscribers. So I aim for lower goals every day to build my thing up. I can't expect an unrealistic goal, right? So I feel like a lot of people have unrealistic goals, like for Kevin Samuels, sometimes these girls would come on there and lie about their weight. Bro, I can tell you look 250. Don't come in and lie to that man and you say you 140. Come on, we can tell certain things, Miss Londa. Somebody from 140 to 250. You know what I mean? There's no sense to be going back and forth with the man. Yeah, you asking for advice. Don't put yourself on that camera.
my whole thing is, I do believe that as much as y'all hated that man, well, I'm not gonna say everybody, but as much as people hated that man,
hate is a
serious
word.
I know that's why I changed. That's why I changed it, right? So as much as y'all disliked that man, it was people who tuned in just to see what the hell he had to say.
Yeah,
like you know what I'm saying.
Yeah. And he also created a lane. You see how many fake Kevin Samuels out here now?
You got Fresh and Fit, the show Fresh and Fit.
Oh my God, he created a lane.
This is what I want to say though too about the men who him. A lot that followed him, they were not the men that he was talking about either. That's what they have to understand. He wasn't, when he meant 7 figures, he wasn't talking about a motherfucker that sit on a couch and play a video game for 7 hours. That's not who he was talking about. He was actually talking about soup men, businessmen, men who's really on their business. So all these men that's out here, they ain't going to work, ain't taking care of their kids. Y'all know who he was talking to. So why y'all want to be such followers and try to implement something on somebody, y'all ain't who he was talking to. So shut the fuck up.
I can say this though, Miss Londa. For the main thing about it is, you have to be honest with you. Most women like men that kind of treat them like shit.
Yeah, they like the bad boys. They like the tough guys.
A woman, I heard plenty of women tell me, man, that man's a little bit too nice for me. I don't like it. You know what I mean? I'm just being real. Like, most women like getting treated like shit a little bit and like dickheads. I'm being real.
But then it seems like this, right? It seems like when a man criticizes a woman, the lynch mob come out, right? But
Oh
if a
yeah.
woman says, but if a woman says something about a man, everybody, oh, she's so right, praise her. You know what I mean? Shit like that. Like T.D. Jakes, he's a whole preacher, bro. He sat back and say, he sat back and says, it's cool that women want to have their careers. It's cool that women want to be independent, but that's affecting that's affecting women having children and this, that, and third. And boy, they went crazy on TD Jakes. So it just seems like when a man criticizes a woman, we gonna get scrutinized, beat up, all types of shit. But as soon as we say something about, as soon as y'all say something about a man or say something, everybody, oh yeah, you're so right. You know what I mean? Like,
Y'all do also got to prime years for childbirth, and sometimes the man be right there, right? The man be right there. Yeah, settle down. No, I'm focused on my career, and then next you know you like 42 or 37. You see this with Lolo Jones, right? Lolo Jones is an Olympic athlete, right? She's a virgin, right? Supposedly. You know what I mean? Allegedly. I don't know. Let me not disrespect this lady like that. But she's allegedly supposed to be Olympic, she's Olympic grade and stuff. She was focused on the Olympics all the time. Now she wants to settle down. Like you going against these 25-year-olds, you going with these young 30s. So it's hard for you to even find a man, you know what I mean? Even at your level of
I disagree. Is it all about? I disagree. I feel like it's
how
all
many kids
about
you think she can push out? How many kids you think she can push out at 38?
Do you want somebody who has, as a man, do you want somebody who has their career in place and is about their business? And now, yeah, she got her career in place and all that. Now she's ready to settle down versus you going out getting somebody, like you said, 5-year-olds and dealing with that. Because a 25-year-old, in my opinion, is not ready to settle down.
There's a lot of them with careers, though. And still got men. We the only people that say that. White back right,
What
right,
career?
right Elizabeth, right. I'm saying White Elizabeth right there across the street. She got a career and a man. Why always use a career? Why always gotta use that?
Or it's some females that are like all right, I'm gonna let my man take care of it, and I'm gonna take care of home. It's some females that's like that. See now females don't want to sit at home, which I understand.
But
Now
I'm just
females
saying
don't.
I'm saying this though. We always use black women included. Black women major. They for most of the time always say that I gotta focus on my career. But Elizabeth crossed the street, got a career and a man. And y'all don't understand. I feel like a lot of Miss Londa, a lot of black women don't understand. The white people make fun of you when they notice you're successful in the business and a career, but you don't got nothing to show for it. You don't got no committed relationship. They laugh at them. I'm just being real. I see white.
That's ignorant, and I'm gonna tell you why. Because you keep hollering about Elizabeth 25 career and got a man. Elizabeth probably had the fun fucking because she do what the hell she had to do. Whereas Fatima, however the fuck you want to call a black girl, did it, so she had it harder to get it, nigga. So quit fucking comparing us to Elizabeth.
Yeah, Elizabeth probably.
We gotta also use that though, but
Elizabeth probably. I'm gonna keep it G.
There's some white trash that put themselves through school too, and still have a man. I'm just being real. You can't just say all white people rich. That's not the case.
I'm gonna keep it G. Elizabeth probably had 15 partners.
I didn't say all white people rich. I said Elizabeth. You keep comparing us to Elizabeth.
I'm gonna keep it G. Elizabeth probably had like 15 sex partners by the time she was 17. So she probably she ready to settle down.
So it's Keisha too. Keisha too. Keisha be having 15 at 14. So it's not the same. So what are you saying? We gotta keep it funky, man. We gotta keep it funky.
You keep it a G. I don't know, man.
Hey, before y'all say anything, guess I got a black wife. Okay, so don't even come for me. Don't even come for me. Okay, I don't want no hyper kids, so I keep it black.
Well. Oh, look at you! Had to clear it up. Look at you.
That's the first thing they're gonna say. Oh, Rod don't got no black wife. That's why he's saying that shit.
Who dog is barking? They don't even believe you when you said it. Was that your dog was barking?
Yeah, y'all got a little punk ass dog.
That's gotta
Them
be
dogs
my
don't even believe you when you said it. Nigga, whatever. But I mean, I don't know, man. I just I don't see why there's so much anger towards Kevin Samuels. And some of the stuff he was saying was true.
It
Some
kept
of the
him
stuff
for
he said
life.
was some of the stuff he was saying was shock value though. I ain't gonna lie. But a lot of these women came up there and put themselves in that position.
I think they did, man.
I do
Because he
feel
have
like
unrealistic goals.
I do feel like a lot of I do feel like that he should have cut a lot of these men a check though.
Nah, a lot of these has there ever been a man on the show? I have never seen a man on the show.
I've seen a couple. I've seen a couple on there, but mainly the women be on there, and they know they're about to get roasted, right? You know what I mean? It's some of them. I said I left my husband because he was born. I said what? Because he was born. Like emotion, you leave him and he was treating you good. Yeah, I just moved back with my mom. What?
So like, yeah, like how you leave a good thing just 'cause I mean, some people are boring, bro. Ain't nothing wrong with boring. Boring keep you out of trouble. Boring keep you out of trouble.
Boring, yeah.
Miss Lottie, you look. Miss Lottie, you like to go. Miss Lottie, you look like you like to go have fun, be going to King's Dominion and then whatever amusement parks y'all got out there. Bro.
It's good to be out the mix though.
I had my moment where I had my kick it, but I didn't really do a lot of kicking it when I got home. I did. You know, I didn't get to do it when they was younger, but now it's just like spur of the moment type of things. I get in those moods where I want to go out and kick it, but mainly I'm just in my computer. Like that shit's not really all that important to me anymore.
Yeah, nah, after you get a certain age,
You know,
you're just
like
like,
if
all
it's
right,
a real close person, birthday or something come up, I'll go and support. But like most of the times I'm like, nah, I can't go because I got to do this. But I will make an exception, like if it's a birthday or something, because I don't want to just keep, you know what I'm saying, putting a friend on a back burner or something. But that's just really not important to me anymore.
Oh, I don't got no friends.
Yeah, me neither, bro.
Friends are bills. I don't need no friends. Friends when you
Friends
spend
are
money. You know what
friends
I
are
mean?
bills and they headaches, bro. They headaches.
And a lot of these friends, their expectations is it's too much for me. Like they got too many damn expectations on being on friendship. It's like I'm to the point like shit, fuck a friendship. God damn it, I what the fuck?
Yeah,
That's how I be
yeah,
feeling.
cause
Yeah.
now you like the friend. Like you be a friend, you feel like you want a whole gang out this bitch.
Yeah. Sometimes your
You know
friends
what
be
I'm
trying to
saying?
make you. Sometimes your friends be thinking you a 50 boy and shit, man. My money's fucked up. I can't be going out like that with you. I ain't no 50 boy. It ain't BMF. Like, God damn, you want to drink? You want to drink all the top shelf 1800 and shit? Drinking some E&J with me. Be my friend.
Nigga, drink some water. Nigga, we can put some. I'll put some of this
No,
flavor
don't you
in this.
hate them motherfuckers though that they budget don't fit what they trying to be? It's like I only drink Grey Goose. Okay, so is you finna buy this Grey Goose, motherfucker? Because I don't never see you rolling up with Grey Goose. Don't only
Nigga,
drink Grey Goose today on my
Hold on,
dime.
man. Miss Lon, you ever went to somebody's house, right? And you been over their house. You treat them good when you at your house and shit. And you go to their house, they ask you Amsterdam, and when you was drinking Ciroc, like what the fuck are you doing over here?
Hell yeah, hey, I didn't deal with friends that when we kicking in and shit, they drink up our, but then you will see them going to their shit, pulling their shit. They got their shit hid. They slowly pulling out shit. You like, what the hell? That type
yeah.
of shit. That's why I don't like. I just rather just stay to myself.
Niggas want to go to the club and all of a sudden want to start drinking Grey Goose, but when you over here, you know all you drink is Kool-Aid. Nigga, don't be trying to drink no Grey Goose because I'm paying. Nigga, shut the fuck up.
Exactly, motherfucker.
That shit crazy as hell, bro. Niggas want to do whole a gang affiliation with friends. Now you my friend now, so whatever I go through, you go through too. No, no, that's not what that means. That's not. That's not what that means.
No,
That's not what that means.
you got her. I got her car. No, the fuck, motherfucker. Because I don't like to drive. So that's why I
Nah.
pick my friends carefully. I make sure they got their own goddamn vehicle because I don't like to drive. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I don't really get in my car unless I gotta go to Walmart or it's something in. If it's not, I don't do all that driving, and then I'm not a highway driver. So
Damn,
Oh,
driving
you
everywhere I
were
go,
the
I have to take the streets. If you live all the way on the other side of town, you asked out with me.
so she wanted the type of
you ain't taking the highway. What you-
she wanted the type of people who don't like the highways. I know a lot of people who don't like the highway.
I'm not taking.
I have.
I'm not gonna take
If I get on the highway, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I'm gonna kill myself for somebody else. My anxiety
Oh,
is just that
my
high. I
God.
can't do it.
Wow,
Oh my god.
Yeah,
your anxiety that crazy?
I'm staying on.
Oh, all right, so when we go
Yes.
somewhere, we gotta leave 2 hours early because we not.
Depending on where it's at, you yeah. Yeah.
Nah, because people on the highway be driving crazy, and like I can't drive or whatever, so I gotta sometimes I gotta take the van. Man, the van drivers be like driving crazy, like they ain't got no passengers in the fucking van, bro. So I know exactly how you feel.
You know what
I
I
don't
mean?
know.
Everything
Back
is
in the
in my
past, though, you
circle,
used to
so
like to see
I
niggas
just
drive.
gotta go around here, around over there.
You used to let them
Yeah.
CNAs drive you around, Ruth. Be
Seriously.
honest with you.
Yeah, I have let the CNAs drive me around, bro. Damn near died, but it's cool.
I just told you in the car.
I don't play with driving in a car with teenagers. They like to look at their damn phones and shit too much. Like,
Oh yeah,
I be holding on to the car like you just really gonna keep looking at this damn phone instead of the road. That's how
they
I
be all
do it.
they be all in the car driving like this, looking at the phone. Like what the fuck? If you don't look,
Exactly. Like, don't do I be like, Lord, let me just hurry up and get home, get up out this car. I can't do it.
you be like, red light, stop sign, stop, nigga.
My niece just got her permit and she asked me because she used my. I said, girl, whatever you smoking, you need to let that shit go. No, you ain't driving my shit.
She's smoking that good shit.
For real.
You ain't gonna let her drive in an
And
empty
it had her
parking lot?
fucked up. Shit.
Man, the
Nigga
empty
can't.
parking lot?
Nah, hell no. No. Mm-mm.
Nah,
She might
cause like
fuck up the
teenagers
tires.
that,
No.
hey, nah, real life, cause teenagers nowadays they'll find somewhere to wreck your car. Ain't no cars in it. They'll just actually run into like a parking spot, and hit something real hard, and you be like, "How the fuck did you do this?"
Ain't even gonna lie, my youngest daughter, when she first started driving, like your shit would come back with no hubcap and shit, and she couldn't even give you an explanation. Like, no, I don't play with no.
No hubcap. God.
Like, what Need for Speed game
No.
was you playing out here,
Hubcap,
bro?
bitch. She'll throw you $20. Like, hell no, I want to know what happened to the hubcap, motherfucker.
God damn.
And then your car got scratches all of a sudden. You don't know how you got it. You be like, bro, when I gave you the car,
Exactly.
it had
Nah, I
gas
don't
in it.
be-
No hubcap. God damn.
No.
My mom used to hate them type of drivers that like would take your car and then like don't put gas back in the car and then like the gas be almost empty.
Ooh. Yes, that's so irritating. That is irritating. Or I hate a motherfucker that asks you for a ride and want to throw $5 or $10. Motherfucker, do you know? I only went fuck. That's damn near half a tank.
Yeah, niggas want to show you throw you $5 or $10 and they want to take you clear across town. Like, bro, like you just trying to get the go. All right, $5 or $10. I'm gonna take you right up the street, right up to that stop sign, and you good, right? Like,
Here you stop.
here you go, stop, nigga. And
Give her the Uber. Give her the Uber, the cab.
Have any of y'all did Uber before?
You guys, that is going to. Okay, I will holler Uber or Lyft in a minute, or the bus. Bus is still running. That is going to bring our show to an end this evening. You more thing to say if you guys want to go on and let everybody know what they can find you and what you have going on.
Right, you want to go first?
I can go first. You can check me out Rod Uncensored Network on YouTube. You can check me on Instagram, RodPod21. Also, I got some new shows coming out. Random Adventures with Eric G's coming out. It's going to be a cooking / talk show. Also, I have a half dad podcast coming out. So I got a couple programs coming out. It's coming up soon. So come check that out.
Okay, so like this is Real Life NASA. I'm the coolest dude in the wheelchair, as you can see. You can check out my podcast on Spotify, Keeping Them Under the True Podcast, the Real Life NASA Show. Oh, and my first episode is gonna be on Roku on Friday, I think about 8:30. But you can check that episode out there too. Oh, and you can check me out on Queens Talk on Thursdays, and Sip and Talk on Sundays with Miss Londa. Yeah, hit me up on Instagram, Rude Life period NASA, or Twitter, Rude Life _ NASA. I'm easy to reach. Peace.
All right, and so his show is going to be on Roku as well as Amazon Fire TV. And also, you guys, I have some new shows that will be airing on Roku and Amazon Fire. I have Kingdom that's coming up. The first episode will be on June 24th. So I need you guys to tune in for that. And also, I am looking for content creators who are wanting to expand and get more exposure for their brand. Come and join Queens Talk TV. I'm always for that new content. So guys, thank you for joining in, and you guys all have a good night. Thank you.